Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's so good to have you here again at Confident Beauty, where every style tells a story. Last time we explored the bold, trend-setting history of the United States. Today our journey takes us across the ocean to the undisputed capital of chic itself, Paris. Now, what is the secret behind the French woman's je ne sais quoi, that effortless elegance that has captivated the world for generations? What if the answer isn't just in her wardrobe, but in her hair? What if the story of French style isn't about radical change, but about the constant refinement of perfection? Look closely. What you're seeing isn't just a hairstyle, it's a philosophy. It's 100 years of quiet confidence, a legacy written not in bold headlines, but in elegant chignons, rebellious fringes, and perfectly imperfect waves. From Coco Chanel, who freed women with a pair of scissors, to Brigitte Bardot, who made messy hair a statement of sensuality, this is more than a story about style. It's the story of French elegance, the story of its women. Join us as we uncover a century of French beauty, one decade at a time. The 1920s. Our story begins in the Les Années Folles, the crazy years of 1920s Paris. Much like in America, the post-war air crackled with a desire for liberation. But the French interpretation was sharper, more androgynous. Led by the revolutionary Coco Chanel, women adopted the Garçonne or boyish look. The hair was cut even shorter than the American bob, into a style called the Eton crop, which hugged the head and emphasized the bone structure. It was a stark rejection of the old world, a minimalist statement that true style comes from freedom, not ornamentation. And that philosophy is timeless. Even today, a sharp, bold haircut that showcases a woman's features is the ultimate statement of confidence. The 1930s and 1940s. As the world spiraled into economic hardship and then war, the mood in Paris changed. The sharp cuts of the 20s softened into more romantic waves. During the German occupation in the 1940s, when fashion houses closed and resources were scarce, hair became a quiet form of resistance. With limited access to products, women used incredible ingenuity to create elaborate updos. The humble silk scarf, le foulard, was elevated into an art form, used to protect hairstyles and add a touch of color and dignity in dark times. And the most beautiful lesson from this era is the power of that simple accessory. A beautifully tied silk scarf can still transform a look, turning a simple bun into a statement of elegance, or protecting your hair with undeniable chic. The 1950s. With liberation came a glorious return to opulence, led by Christian Dior's new look. While American women embraced the bouncy, playful poodle cut, the French woman opted for something more refined and sculptural to complement the new hourglass silhouettes. The elegant chignon, a low, sleek bun or knot at the nape of the neck, became the height of sophistication. It was a hairstyle that required precision and poise, a testament to the artistry of haute couture. And that same power of a simple, elegant chignon endures. For any formal event, it remains the epitome of classic grace, a hairstyle that is always sophisticated and eternally in style. The 1960s. The 1960s in France was the era of the Nouvelle Vague, the new wave in cinema, and with it came a new kind of icon, Brigitte Bardot. She took the structured beehive of the era and turned it into something untamed, sensual, and utterly French. Her signature style, the choucroute, was a mountain of artfully messy, back-combed hair, often paired with her now legendary curtain bangs. It wasn't perfect, it was alive. It was the birth of perfectly imperfect. She gave the world a timeless gift, the Bardot bang, which remains incredibly popular today. But her true legacy is the art of effortless volume, a soft, sexy lift at the crown that suggests confidence and a touch of wildness. The 1970s. After the sculpted styles of the 60s, the 70s ushered in an era of radical simplicity. The philosophy of less is more took hold, and the most fashionable hair was the hair that looked like it hadn't been styled at all. Personified by Jane Birkin, the English actress who became a French-style icon, the ideal look was long, healthy, and natural, often with a simple center part and a soft, wispy fringe. This is the heart of the French girl hair philosophy we still aspire to today. Invest in a perfect haircut and quality conditioning treatments, and then allow the hair to air dry and find its own beautiful shape. The 1980s. While America was embracing the mantra of bigger is better, the French 80s were about le grand chic, a sharp, powerful, and controlled elegance. The hair was less about excessive volume and more about structure. Bold, geometric bobs, sculpted up does, and sleek, powerful looks dominated, perfectly complementing the broad-shouldered designs of Yves Saint Laurent and Karl Lagerfeld at Chanel. The lesson from the French 80s is the enduring power of a precision haircut. A sharp, architectural bob is a statement of power and sophistication that, unlike the perm, has never gone out of style. The 1990s. The 1990s saw a softening of the 80s' sharp edges, a move towards a more natural and minimalist chic. The focus was on healthy, beautiful hair showcased by a simple, elegant cut. Icons like Juliette Binoche and supermodel Carla Bruni embodied this look with effortless bobs, soft layers, and an overall feeling of understated luxury. It was a decade that reinforced a core French belief: a truly great haircut is more important than any styling product. It's the foundation upon which all true style is built. The 2010s. In the 2010, the Parisian chic look was exported to the world via street-style blogs and a new generation of it girls like Jeanne Damas. The quintessential French girl hair was codified, a perfectly imperfect texture, a signature fringe, and that subtle, sun-kissed color. This was the decade where balayage, a highlighting technique perfected in Parisian salons, became a global phenomenon. It remains one of the best coloring techniques for women of all ages, as it avoids harsh root lines and blends grays beautifully. It's the secret to that natural, "I just spent a summer in the south of France" glow. The 2020s, and that brings us to today. The pandemic only reinforced the French philosophy of less is more. The very short, sharp, and playful French bob, cut right at the jawline and often paired with a fringe, has made a powerful comeback. At the same time, the silver revolution, or cheveux argentés, has been embraced with quintessential French chic. It's not about letting oneself go. It's about framing beautiful silver hair with an impeccable haircut and a classic red lip. The great lesson from our current era is that the French bob can be a stunning, youthful statement at any age, and that embracing your natural color is the ultimate power move when paired with unwavering style. 100 years. The story of French hair is not one of dramatic, trend-driven transformation, but of a constant refinement of elegance. It is a story of chic, not just of style. It teaches us that while fashions change, the principles of a great haircut, healthy hair, and quiet confidence are eternal. Perhaps the secret to that famous je ne sais quoi isn't a secret at all. It is the art of enhancing the beauty you already possess and wearing it with absolute conviction. From the chic of France, our journey next week takes us to the heart of the Mediterranean, to a land of passionate glamour and cinematic icons. Join us as we explore 100 years of hair in Italy. We'll see you then.